right, one chapter of Bible. One chapter of Bible before we dive into Hassan Piker getting arrested. Which actually happened. It's crazy. After all the praying, it actually happened. Hassan Piker did get arrested. All right, we are on chapter 9. Yes, he did. A lot of people saying, what? 9. Bro. Yes, he did. A lot of people saying, what? All right. It's not OBS. Like, the stream just unmutes itself in the background. All right. Genesis chapter 9, God's covenant with Noah. And then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth." Now, for the record, for those of you keeping track with the lore, in the previous chapter, everyone was obliterated except for Noah and his children. So therefore, when he says, "Be fruitful, increase your number, and fill the earth," he is talking to every single one of us. That's right. That's right. Bit of a philosophical disagreement between feminists and God. I personally take the side of God. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, all the birds in the sky, and every creature that moves along the ground, and on all fish in the sea. They are given in your hands. That's right, baby. Animals exist for us. That is correct, and that is why God made animals delicious. All right, everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. That's right. That is so right. Facts. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. W. You must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. So that is one of the 7 commandments to the children of Noah, actually. So there are 7 commandments that the children of Noah have. Even those that did not accept, the actual, Bible laws from God. And that is one of them. You cannot eat animals while they are still alive. The other ones are, you can't kill. You can't do sexual immoral acts. You have to create court systems that actually function. Sound right? You have to create court systems. There's, you can't worship false gods. You can't blaspheme the Lord. I'm missing one. I always miss one. What are the 7 commandments for the children of Noah? Alrighty. 7 commandments, children of Noah. That's right. No idolatry, no adultery, no eat from living animals. Do not steal. All right, I forgot do not steal. Do not steal. Keep God's good name. Respect and praise him. Do not murder. Set up law system. Yep, that's the 7. That's the 7. All right. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting for every animal, for each human being too. I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. That's right. Thou shalt not murder is a pretty basic tenet here. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans their blood should be shed, for in the image of God has God made mankind. One of the greatest verses in all of the Bible. In all the Bible, one of the greatest verses. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. The inherent value of every single human being. All of them. And that's right. That's where we're at. This is actually the only commandment that's repeated in every single one of the 5 books of Moses. In the first 5 books of the Old Testament, this commandment is repeated in each of them, which is pretty awesome, honestly. It's absolutely incredible. Because, again, note how it equates the idea of capital punishment with, for the image of God, God has made mankind. A lot of people think that capital punishment is just, he's a murderer, so we need a punishment, and, it's super easy. We'll just remove him from the equation. But no, this is taken extremely seriously. Despite the fact that this murderer was made in the image of God, you still have to remove him. And that's incredible. It really is incredible. Goes to show the strength that it takes to do something like this. Anyway, it's pretty awesome stuff. And for you, be fruitful and increase in number, multiplying the earth and increase upon it. That's right, have lots of babies. Babies are awesome. Then God said to Noah and to his sons, I will now establish my covenant with you and your descendants after you. That is the rainbow. That is the rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. And for every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all the creatures that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth, I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. Pretty incredible. And God said, this is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring the clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all the living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever a rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth. So God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant I've established between me and all life on the earth. And that's right. So God made a rainbow to represent the fact that men have sinned. And God kind of wants to obliterate us, but he's reminding us that he made a deal with us that he's not going to do that. And so isn't it ironic in the most honestly diabolical way that the pride flag, a flag that represents an ideology that spits in the face of God, is a rainbow? Is that not incredible? Is that not like absolutely incredible? I think that's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable that that they picked the rainbow. The sign that God wants to obliterate us, but he's holding himself back because he promised he wouldn't do it. Is that not unbelievable? Like, it's like, wow. It's like, wow. Oh my God. It's unreal. It's unreal. And that's why actually in Judaism, there's a blessing that Jews make every time they say rainbow. That's right. A blessing that to remember the bond. Anyway, the sons of Noah. The sons of Noah came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That's right. Ham was the father of Canaan. Interesting lore. Shem in Hebrew that's his Hebrew name, Shem. He is the father of the Shemites, or the Semites as they are called now, meaning ancestors of Jews. Lots of Christendom as well. Also Arabs. That's all from Shem. Ham is the forefather of Africans, I believe. And Japheth is like Eastern, like European and Eastern cultures. Anyway, these are the three sons of Noah, and from them came the people who were scattered over the whole earth. Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard. Yeah, so that's absolutely diabolical. Noah, first thing he did, all right, first thing Noah did, he leaves the ark after 150 days of flood. He walks out and he plants grapes to get drunk. No. Then he drank some of his wine. Imagine being named Ham. So in Hebrew, it's Cham, which literally means heat or hot. And he was like the forefathers of a lot of people that lived in like dark-skinned areas where it was really hot. Anyway, when he drank some of the wine, he became drunk, lay uncovered in his tent. This absolutely sends me every time I read it. It's insane. He became drunk, lay uncovered. Bro, why does it start repeating, opening the echo every single time? It's crazy. It's crazy. The echo's insane. All right. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across his shoulders. Then they walked in backward and covered their father's naked body. The respect they had for their dad, their faces were turned the other way so they would not see their father naked. When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of the slaves will he be to his brothers." And again, we don't beef with prophets and people that commune with God and stuff directly. The reality is, if you look at and this is kind of crazy, but if you look at the history of the children of Canaan, they were slaves, actually, for like all of human history. Which is incredible if you think about it for just a second. which is it's absolutely wild. So the curse worked. You know, not trying to be rude here, but the curse actually worked. He cursed the son because he covered. No, he cursed the youngest son, Ham and Canaan, that they saw his father naked and told his brothers outside. Now there's a lot of discussion going on as to why would he curse him so badly, right? Why would he curse him so badly, for just seeing him naked? So the lore here is that perhaps they humiliated him in some way. Perhaps they went out and did something horribly immoral to him, and that's why he was super mad. But anyway, he also said, "Praise be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem." And well, if you look historically, that's actually what happened, which is wild, absolutely wild. May God extend Japheth's territory. May Japheth lives in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be the slave of Japheth. After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Noah lived a total of 950 years, and then he died. What a wild chapter, man. What an absolutely wild chapter. So anyway, there's obviously a lot to talk about in like every single one of these chapters, but we're not doing this forever. But ultimately, this was awesome. This really is. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. Both of the unbelievable value of human life and the stringency when human life needs to be taken, all in one little verse. It's awesome. It really is. And this is where we got the commandments for the children of Noah. And honestly, I think any person that actually follows these 7 commandments for the children of Noah, in my opinion, is a moral, righteous man. And I think so. That's my bar. It really is. Don't blaspheme the Lord. Don't kill. Don't steal. No sexual immoral acts. Have a legal system. Do not eat living animals. And of course, I am missing one again. I'm always missing one of them. Do not worship false gods. That was the other one. Do not worship false gods. All right, so you follow those 7 commandments. And I think you are a righteous man. Just in general. So anyway, yeah, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. This was Banger chapter.